Hello there guys, welcome to the channel where today we bring back two of our favorite clones. Man, did they make a great team in the Clone Wars series. All I can do right now is hope that we get an episode with the two of them in the new Clone Wars season, because that's just gonna be epic. A reunion between Rex and Cody, guys, think about it. Wouldn't you love to see that? Hashtag Rex and Cody. Let's get that going down in the comments, guys. Represent the Clone Brothers. But there's a reason why I bring up these two, because as we mentioned in a video a couple of days ago, Rex and Cody went on totally different paths after Order 66 was executed. The life that they lived afterwards was basically miserable, but Rex had it better. At least he lived free together with Gregor and Wolf. But Cody, as I've explained in a previous video, he lived a horrible rest of his life on Kamino and got filled with hatred seeing these humans come in and replace what he once loved. The army was now almost exclusively human, but he was partly at fault, right? I mean, he contributed to the ending of the Republic and in the creation of the Empire. Of course, it was the inhibitor chip that quote-unquote forced him, and Rex did remove his and didn't tell Cody about Order 66 and the inhibitor chips. If you didn't see that video, go ahead and check that out, because this one will be a continuation of that, kinda. In this video, we will talk about how Rex felt when he learned of not only Order 66, but what Cody did too, almost killing Obi-Wan Kenobi, someone Rex deeply respected but couldn't fathom killing in cold blood. You know guys, here's the thing. I can see Rex sort of understanding why the clones and Cody lashed out, regardless if he knew they were forced by the biochips or if they partly reacted on their own. If we go back and rewatch the episode The Hidden Enemy of the Clone Wars series and pay attention to when Rex and Cody talk to Slick, but most importantly, what they don't say to him.
You couldn't be a greater disappointment. How could you do this to your brothers?
Only a Jedi would ask that. It's the Jedi who keep my brothers enslaved. We do your bidding. We serve at your whim. I just want something more. And all you had to do to get it was put the rest of us all at risk. I love my brothers. You're too blind to see it. But I was striking a blow for all clones. If you loved your brothers, you wouldn't have put them at risk.
Did you notice anything? Did you see that they never defended the Jedi? They didn't say, "You're wrong, the Jedi aren't enslaving us," or "You're wrong, the Jedi are good and they're helping us." They never say that. Most importantly, they didn't tell him, "No, you're wrong. We can get out of the army whenever we goddamn please." No, they did not say those things because they're not true. Rex and Cody know this all too well. The Clone Wars series makes it abundantly clear that the clones of the Grand Army are practically slaves. If you haven't thought about that, let it sink in. The Jedi are using an army of genetically engineered slaves, and the clones know this. That's why Slick reacted to Anakin's comments about his brothers. In his eyes, the Jedi ultimately don't care about the clones, but with Cody and Rex standing right beside him, they couldn't help but realize that ultimately it was a fact. The Jedi do care about them, but cannot win this war if they don't use the clones. It is a hard pill to swallow, but I believe that whatever Rex was doing during Order 66, he felt horrible while it happened, but in the end, a part of him knew why his brothers killed the Jedi so mercilessly. Why Cody decided to talk to Kenobi one minute and try to kill him the next, regardless if there was an inhibitor chip or an Emperor executing Order 66. That was their reality. They were pawns to be killed for the greater good. Cody and Rex would never experience life or what it was to have a family, while the Kaminoans made sure that they were bred only for war. Genetics can go so far. Your mind wanders when it learns about how other realities work or about how others live their life in freedom. Cody didn't remove his chip, but whether he secretly wanted to get rid of the Jedi, we will never know. Or perhaps if the new Clone Wars season expands it a bit more and expands on the clone psychology, maybe we'll get an answer there. But regardless, if there is someone that understood that frustration, it would be Rex. That's how he felt. Bad at first, but ultimately as an old man he understood. What they did to the clones was not the way of the Jedi. They used slaves to fight a war for them. Every clone realized this in the end, and after Rex spent years of his life in freedom just roaming around with his brothers, only then he saw how imprisoned he really was. Now again, don't get me wrong, Rex did want to see the Jedi dead, of course, but he definitely understood, I think, the hatred that Cody and the other clones felt towards the Jedi during Order 66, regardless if they were manipulated or not. On a human level, they felt degraded. But I'll leave it at that for now. Of course, as always, I would love to know what you guys think as well about this. How did you feel when Cody executed Order 66? Talk to me, guys. Let's do this. If you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up and hit that bell to get notified the moment a new video is up. Have an awesome day, my friends, and may the Force be with you always.